It's going down, okay? Yes, ma'am. There we go. Ooh, 106 over 70. You did good. All right. High five. Okay. Mhm. Oh, you talking about my nails? You like my nails? Okay. Mama, his blood pressure and vitals look good, okay?
129 or what you call it? That's good.
No, 106 over 70. And his pulse is 81 and his O2 is 100. So it's excellent.
That's still a little high, but okay.
All right. I'll let Dr. Harmon know y'all ready.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Head out to her ass and trying to be a damn nurse. What the fuck she call herself? Good morning, you guys. I'm on mom duty. Basically, I'm here getting my son checked out. Hope you guys had a great night. I actually did. I said I'm gonna get on here. I was supposed to go live and react on some ish because Sister will get on here and do it. Right now, I had to multitask. My son I'm at the doctor, so I kind of got a little time to do something. Man, I saw some crazy stuff last night. The main thing I saw was it just had me thinking. I'm saying to myself, I had to pat myself own self on the back for some of the stuff I do. I was looking at how they was talking about how Jasmine of my Jazzy life, child has a helmet, but she's not allowing the child to have the helmet on for 24 hours. My thing is, why would you even get that helmet if you know that you're not gonna let the child have it on, and most importantly, you're not gonna do what the doctor asks you to do. But just like I said in my previous video, Jasmine has a problem with accountability, and most importantly, Jasmine is an unfit parent. People are to the point where they amen her and they congratulate her on the stuff she do. Jasmine to the point where she should not even be continue to have kids. I fought I fought her mom for her parenting. And most importantly, I fought Chris for even, thinking to get her pregnant. But I think what it was, he did not think. Anytime you're to the point where your child's head is that flat, that's my answer. I think the child head had more shape and structure to it coming first out of the vaginal wound, and that's sad. She won't get a child tummy time. She won't do none of that. All she want to do is play victim. And the sad part about it, I think she's to the point where she's probably, right as we speak, trying to have another baby. I think it's one of those things where Jasmine thinks that babies are something that like you do on the assembly line. You put them up, you sell them. If they don't sell, you put them to the side. But you got to understand, kids are just that they kids. You got no business procreating if you're not in a mental space to have kids financially, and most importantly, you don't want them. You know what I'm saying? You can tell how she's taking care of Legendary that she's not fit to be a parent. This is not her first rodeo. She has four other kids. She's a mom of multiples. She should be doing this with her eyes closed. But Jasmine to the point where, she wants to play victim, and most importantly, Jasmine is for her kids. I can say this because I've been watching Jasmine for a while. Anytime you're to the point where you could turn on your camera and show us step by step your son's journey to getting a helmet that you could have prevented him from needing in the first place, that's my answer. Jasmine all about getting a check. She supports her kids. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't allegedly, it's true. If you're to the point you don't believe me, go over there to My Shabby Life. But if you're the type of person that gets triggered, don't do it. It's hard to watch some of the stuff that she does, especially the last video where she actually took us along the journey of the child getting his head measured and everything for an actual helmet. I actually cried because at the end of the day, that shows that pure neglect and that she just don't care as a parent. Now she stick him up in the camera and call him stinker bug. She just do that because he's Chris' child. Now other kids, you can clearly tell that she really don't, care about them. You can tell because she bring them on the camera. They have them be combed. And somebody had screenshot a photo of her where she actually had them up there. The children knees was ashy. You could visibly tell that their clothes weren't clean. They probably hadn't even had a proper bath. And it's sad. And I tell you, one video I saw that really made me mad. I had to click off, and I was cool on her for a minute. Where she actually had them outside, and the kids would ask for water, and so she came out with some popsicles. It took her a minute because YouTube is her job, and most importantly, is what's important to her. The kids were not only outside in the hot sun, she was in the house on live. The baby was in the house. The baby lay flat on his back. Now she was on live for 2 hours. Not one time did she get that baby out for tummy time or nothing. She stuck a bottle in his mouth, and she did that with one hand. I guess she was had the other one with the camera. Jasmine to the point where she wants to do this for clicks and views. it's okay to be parent that actually lost their kid. That's not what I'm getting at. But when you to the point where you borderline or spoiling your children, that's when I have to say something. Now, the fact that the child has a helmet and she tried to correct us and say it wasn't a helmet lets us know what type of state of mind this woman is in. It's sad that it had to get to that point that your child would even need a helmet. Now, I was under the misconception. I thought when most kids had to have a helmet, it's because maybe they had issues mentally or their head was just, deformed. Now he's 6 months old and he got to wear a helmet. That's my answer. Jasmine is disgusting. Her parenting is even more disgusting. I'm not saying that somebody needs to call DHR on her, but it's to the point where it's one of those things where everybody wants to let her think that she's mom of the year and that she's doing her best. Jasmine ain't even doing the least. I can say that because I've had 3 kids. And the sad part about it, Jasmine wants to play victim if somebody calls her on her or they give her a suggestion. She always wants to say what they doing and they always talking about her children. My thing is anytime you get on this camera and you support your kids yourself, and most important, you support them for a check, then you have no room to get mad at other people when they have an opinion. As long as they keep it cute, you should not be doing it. I follow her on IG and I see some of the comments that she be slanging at people. She's always to the point every time they post a negative comment, she own it. But anytime they post a positive comment, she don't have nothing to say. Jasmine likes negativity. She drowns in it. Most importantly, that's what she dwells in. She is what you call a person that likes to struggle. She is a struggle. There's nothing wrong with struggling, but don't stay there. Jasmine to the beat should be to the point where she work home, and I don't mean work from home for you too. She should be getting a actual paycheck, working toward putting some money into an actual bank account, and most importantly, being self-sufficient. What would Jasmine be if it weren't for you two? I already know she would be up a creek with you know what, but she wants to rebuttal and tell us that she's held jobs down, and most importantly, she would be fine without YouTube. No, ma'am, you would not. I'm gonna tell you why. You got YouTube right now, and you really work, make your own schedule, and your kids have yet to be potty trained. Please make it make sense. You're neglecting your little baby. It's a lot on you. Nobody told you to keep adding to your discomfort. And now the real gag is a lot of people are circulating and saying allegedly that she's making Chris think that his car was stolen. But what really happened was the car was repoed. I already could see that happen. Ray Charles can see that he blind. And I'm not saying that to be funny, it is what it is. If you just overesteem yourself, stuff like that happens. But what happened? You kept throwing it in our face and shoving it down our throat that he was actually had 2 jobs, which we know he didn't. If he got 2 jobs, you wouldn't even get on the camera telling us how much his helmet cost. So get what? We are not his mother. We're not related to him, and we did not get you pregnant. So we didn't even know how much the helmet was. And most importantly, like I was telling everybody, it depends on what state you in. The helmet would be covered by Medicaid. So it's not to the point where Jasmine felt like she needed to tell us the total, like we was ready to use our swipe our credit cards. But like I tell anybody else, Jasmine is on that YouTube not for the right reasons. Jasmine, if she would revamp her channel and do things the right way, she could have had all kind of ads and endorsements. But she chooses to do things that exploit her kids, and that's why the kids suffer. I don't have a problem with her getting her karma, but it's sad when the kids have to be, you know, exploited on camera. You can tell that she has some type of in other words, she don't really like Amaya. She'll tolerate Amaya. She tries to put on the camera to make people think that she doing what she's supposed to do. But you can visually see that she don't like Amaya for some reason. I don't know if it's because Amaya is the type person to tell her how she feel. I don't know. But you can visually see who her favorite kid is right now is Stickable. But she likes Kaylin because Kaylin don't want to give her help. But Jasmine gonna need to get together, and most important, she gonna have to need accountability. Now they also got a video circulating on Miss Olivia. Olivia's to the point where she actually is looking bad in these streets. You can clearly see on that video that she is inebriated, and I don't mean by alcohol. She is literally high. You can tell. She was standing against the wall because if she hadn't been standing against the wall, I think she would have fell on her face. And it was sad to watch. It was hard to watch. I think it's one of those things where reality set in, and she realized that it might be a possibility that she won't get her kids back. But at the end of the day, she got to look at self. She got to look at the man in the mirror. She got cocky when she actually had joint custody with her husband, and she would make it so he couldn't see his kids. But if she was smart, she'd look around and realize that she blessed because at least he was able in position he could take the kids. But it's one of those things where she really wants to be the mom because now she don't want the kids to be happy with their dad. it's sad to watch, and it's actually hard to watch to know that she actually don't want the kids to be a part of their dad's life. And the main reason is because she mad because their relationship didn't work out, and that's selfish. She made it very hard for that man to see his kids, and she just getting her karma. I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to see her children, but Olivia's a train wreck. I mean, and that's the reason why a lot of people watch her. I mean, it's sad, but it's the truth. But I hate to see that in the end that the kids had to suffer. And I'm kind of glad that Gerard stepped in and did what he did. Now he's being nice about it. He is allowing her to see the children. But I think she's basically having a mental breakdown in front of us. But as far as the little baby, we hardly ever see the little kid. And when we do, she really cover him up. But I'm ready and waiting to see when she gonna do a video and tell us who the baby dad is. Now we can speculate all we want, but I want to hear from the horse's mouth. But my thing is with Olivia, she gets on here and plays the mean girl, and she also is a colorist. If you pay attention, Olivia always is flipping her hair. She's making subliminals, and most important, she's trying to make us look bad. She don't want to be associated with the kids to be, in other words, to see that other side of their family tree. Now you say what you want, but I'm gonna say allegedly, she doesn't like the fact that they're mixed. She wants them really tap into the other side. You can tell how she looks at Christian. Whenever time she see him, she think about his dad, because Christian looks just like his dad. But Olivia, first of all, don't like herself, so you can't expect her to like her kids. And she really didn't love Gerard. She just wanted to abuse Gerard. So he really decided that he was gonna wake up and smell the coffee, and now he's happy, and that's why she's really mad. But I had to get on here and give y'all guys that reaction to their actual two moms. Now everybody's dragging Chrissy for Phil, but they can't drag Chrissy. I'm gonna tell you why. At least Chrissy was able to be accountable for her actions. She got on here and told us that basically her and Rod are not together. I have to commend her for that, because it took a lot to get on here and tell that. She didn't have to do that. I think it's one of the things where she faced reality and realized that her and Rod were not meant to be. I think it's really the reason why they was trying to stay together, because she was trying to paint the narrative to everybody that she could get somebody. Now, her and Rod, in my opinion.
Hello.
Hi.
Cameron?
Yes.
I'm Park. Okay. I'm Park. I'm one of the student doctors working with Dr. Herman. So what brings him in?
Is there a way we can speak to the doctor? I don't really want to be talking to third party people.
Okay. I'll let him know that.
No, I don't want to do all that, because I'm not, no offense, but I don't know.
No, that's okay. Okay. I'll let him know.
Thank you. Sit down. But yeah, you guys, I thought I'd just get in here and say that, but it's kind of hard to watch and see people do some of the stuff that they do, because it's not making no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you don't need anything to eat. You're trying to see the doctor. Here, drink you some water. Open that up. But also notice too that like I was telling everybody, I had went into hide his chat. You know how to open it. Went and hide his chat. She basically is dragging them and putting them in the mud, baby. I was getting my life over there. Heidi was telling them that basically that she already knows. Get up there, sit down. That she knows. Sorry about that. That she knows that they basically are jealous of her. So Heidi's to the point where she feel her last live. You think I'm lying? Go over there and look. Heidi fly with you. She basically was telling them that they was trying to come for her, and she wasn't trying to hear that. And the title of her video is basically saying that I'm lying. So Unspoken Promise was basically threatening to sue True, Flexi, and Wanda. I thought that was hilarious. When I saw that, I had to click on. I don't know what these women got going on, but they be doing too much. I think it's one of those things where they be doing it for clicks and views, and it's actually sad. It's hard to watch. I'm like, now why y'all get on this internet and do the most and go back and forth with each other, and y'all barely be getting 1K views for that stuff? I mean, what's the point? What's the problem? Now, as far as Wanda's concerned, she's cool, but Flex and True, they be doing too much. And I don't understand why Flex would be getting on here, knowing that she actually is supposed to be quote professional, and she work around lawyers and attorneys, and most important, she's in the type of field where she don't need to be exposing herself like that. Why she do that? But I guess she ain't got nothing to lose, and I guess they kind of figure, when she's off work, she can do whatever. But she be doing too much. A lot of folks like her style of commentary. I do too, but after a while, it ain't funny no more. We got to think of something else. But it is what it is. Miss Truth is just that she is bothered, baby. She want to play victim. Everybody to the point where they dragging her for filth, and she don't like it. See, it's one of the things where you got to be dish it out. I mean, take it if you can dish it out. I meant to say. But I be getting my life, baby. Listen to some of the stuff they be saying and doing. Now a lot of people to the point they own Adrian's coattail. They trying to see when she gonna post on her Patreon. My thing is y'all need to realize that Patreon is a business. I think that was the smartest move that Adrian made by taking her content to Patreon. But a lot of people are paying just to see if she gonna post so they can bring it back to YouTube. I'm saying to myself, y'all are desperate. I'm not gonna throw out no content creators, but they know who they are. Adrian is that girl, and like she said, she like y'all making her relevant. So it is what it is. I personally say, run, don't walk over there, and subscribe to her Patreon because I ain't no hater. But I like Miss Adrian because she get on here and she basically tell y'all what she wants you to hear, and it is what it is. I kind of hate that she wasn't able to keep posting on her YouTube channel because Adrian has, getting big numbers now over there now. She said it was something about her channel, why she wasn't getting paid. She went into detail, but I don't really understand because I'm not to the point where my channel is monetized yet. So I don't really understand what it understand, but I'm hoping that maybe she can get that resolved so she can get back to getting money over here too. Whoever did it now, according to Adrian, she had a video about it. She thinks that they sabotaged her channel. Now she said the first channel she had when she first moved to actual Florida, she was doing well over there. She was getting her views, everything was popping. They say she had to revamp her channel. It took her a minute to come back. Now, me personally, I can't wait to see Adrian come back over here and post on her channel. And when I say post on her channel, I mean get her coin. Because you can say what you want to say about Adrian, but she is that girl. Every time people open their mouth, make videos, they talking about Adrian. Adrian got to run into Patreon. So I'm just waiting to see what she gonna do. Maybe she'll get everything situated over here. But then again, it might be for the best she go to Patreon. Like she said, pay. You got to pay to hear this content. And guess what? They gonna do it because they like Adrian. Now, as far as Wanda Whitley, I went on her live. Wanda she gonna keep it just strictly Wanda Whitley. It is what it is. She's straight no chaser, and I like that. She did let your girl know that she wasn't mad because I went on another content creator's actual platform. Like I tell people, I just get on there and I say what I gotta say. I ain't trying to step on no toes. I ain't trying to do nothing. I do straight reaction reviews over here. Now it's to the point where if you don't like what I say, that's on you. But I'm not trying to bash nobody. I just say what I gotta say, and I just basically react. I just thought it was funny, and I thought it was a kiki that actually Truth was getting mad because she said she kept telling people that she tired of folks and this and that, and now she don't want to drop her link. They got to email her. I was like, girl, if you got people got to email you, that's your answer. Once you just drop your link and take whatever you get, you always put the little thing up there where in case somebody trying to porn bomb you, they will know. So what's the problem? I already know what it is. She tired of all the darts that she throwing, getting thrown back at her. And then she'll get on Flexi panel and Flexi do the most over there, and they just kiki and tag team on people. But they got to realize after a while, karma is going to bite them in the butt. Now, I watch Flexi channel. I ain't going to lie. I watch every now and then. I need me a little kiki. But, when it's to the point where it stops being commentary and it becomes straight bullying, I got to kind of, fall back. I ain't with that on roll, that type of stuff. Now you keep it straight, keep it cute, and you basically just beefing back and forth with views. I get my popcorn and I go ahead and just sit back and watch the show. But they gotta understand a lot of people are not on that type of time. Some people are to the point where they take stuff literally. So you gotta be careful what you say on this app, and most importantly, you gotta keep it cute because you'll never know what type of time people own. See, a lot of people take YouTube serious. Some people don't. You gotta take that into consideration when you say some stuff you say and do some stuff you do. Because I asked Truth myself on her panel why she don't commentate on Cindy no more. Like I told her, I said I love when you used to commentate on Cindy, but I was to get my life. She was like, no, she tired of the same old back and forth, this and that. I'm like, whatever. What it is, you realize people tired of talking about that, so you had to move on to something else. Now, what really made me look at her sideways when she's had the lady that's saying she's associated with Philly Field. She actually had her on there on her show, on her panel. And the girl basically was telling us about why her and Philly Field fell out. But she made it seem like her and Philly Field, I think it was like she was something like a stepdaughter or something like that. And my thing is, why would you go on Truth Hurst channel of all people? If you had an issue with Philly Field got a platform. Matter of fact, she got 2 channels. So it's low-key messy, and most importantly, it's giving me weird vibes. I watched it, but I didn't get my life from it. And most importantly, I'm to the point I can only do is react on it. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I think it's a bunch of BS. It's one of those things where she wanna just be seen. Now, somebody, a little birdie told me that she actually has a channel. Now I'm gonna do my research, see can I find that channel and locate Miss Nicole and see what she giving over there. Now I'm not saying what she's saying is a lie as far as Philly feel, but it's just the way she executed it. You feel me? Now if she wants to be exploited on Truth Channel, then hey, I said do what you do. But if you're gonna get exploited, at least exploit your own self for a coin. But we're gonna see where this thing go. We're gonna see if it's one of the things where it's gonna fizzle out, kind of like the thing with Adrian, where the girls was trying to come for her, talking about what she was doing when she was living with them. Most people that be jumping on these panels, they got an agenda. So those particular women look like they left quiet like the edges did. So we ain't got to worry about them no more. I was watching them on Silas Mukbang channel. Silas, she a news reporter. I love watching Silas. Like she said, don't push it. But anyway, I just had to get on here and tell you guys what's tea, what it is, and most importantly, how I get down on my channel. And I support a lot of people. A lot of people I support from the back. You never would know. Cause guess what? I'm not a hater over here. Like I tell y'all, everybody got different style of commentary, and a lot of people they good at what they do. But I like Heidi because Heidi, she roast and gag. You know what I'm saying? I like her style of commentary because she ain't to the point where she trying to bully nobody. A lot of them be to the point they be trying to come for her. And she had to get on there and undress them. And that's what I like about Heidi. Now, a lot of people hate to love Heidi, and it is what it is. Now, I used to watch Truth Hurts, but I saw a different side of her, and I had to slide back a little bit. It got to the point I even unsubscribed. I don't have to, deal with people like that. Because get way too many other content creators that I can watch. I'm not going to give you my subscription and let you do the most and run amok. It is what it is. And plus, it get tiresome watching her on that panel. They be on there for hours talking about people. I'd be like, man, can we move on to something else? But that's how you rock on your channel and that works for you. I ain't mad at it. Do what you do. But if she would change her style of commentary and stop talking about people and really come with some content, she could have been at 5K already. I ain't no hate. I'm just speaking real. Now, Flexi do the most on her channel. Flexi channel is doing well. But she always stooping down to truth level, and that's when her views get low. I've noticed that. But, everybody do what they do. But what I can't wrap my head around is how she get up there and do what she do, knowing that she work the type of job that she do. But I guess her job is not to the point where what she does after hours affects it. But me as a professional, I would not get on here on the YouTube and do half the stuff she do, considering the type of work that she does. But hey, some people ain't got nothing to lose. But I have something to lose. I ain't finna get on my channel act a fool for nobody. But I will get you together, and most important, I will tell you what I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna react. That's what I do over here. Now I see a lot of y'all are new over here. I appreciate you. Everybody that's old, I appreciate you as well. And the people that left quiet like the edge did, I appreciate you too. Let me know you here. Leave a comment, and most importantly, support your girl. I appreciate everybody that's over here. Trying to revamp my channel as well. Now I'm thinking about going to my other channel and doing mukbangs. I'm not quite sure because with work it's gonna be a lot hectic. And as you guys know, I have a small kid, so that's a lot. So I have to see if I can make time for it. But I actually like doing the reactions. I'll jump back into doing reviews. I see you guys are actually watching those. But I think what y'all like me to do reactions. So I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna see which recipe works. I think it's more so gonna be the reactions. But a lot of times be just jumping off my panel to keep my mental right. So therefore I won't, crack. You feel me? Because these YouTube things, if you get too invested in it, that thing will consume you. And I'm not allowing YouTube to consume me. I see it as a hobby, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a job. But yeah, the YouTube streets are just like they is messy. I got to the point now, and you really click on my Facebook, because YouTube is just like a soap opera, baby. All you got to do is have your popcorn ready or your snack of choice. Because the beef sector is a mess, honey. You hear me? I was looking at some of the stuff in what they call the slow sector, baby. They was doing the most over there. I was like, man, y'all just be beefing for no reason. Now I be watching Natural Chat. I get my life over there sometime. But baby, when she brought us outside with all them air conditioner wars, I was like, no, ma'am, I gotta go ahead and click off and come back later. Because my thing is, you can't throw shade and you ain't doing good yourself. You feel me? Now, her motive is, I had to kind of respect it. She beef with everybody. She tried to get them together. She roast a gag over there. She trying to, get to the finish line. She made a post about it. She close to her goal. I personally hope she get there. She get monetized and everything. Cause you know, she do give you Kiki. But I'll see you later, you guys.
Hello.
Bye bye.
Cameron, hello.